All right, guys.
Coach, I know a few weeks ago you said you were concerned about Darren. Do you have an update tonight, and how is he feeling? And do you have an idea?
Well, he played the whole game against Carolina, and then we were off Saturday, practice Sunday, practice Monday, and practice today, this morning. But his hamstring was tight this morning, so I'm not going to risk that. So hopefully it's precautionary. On the reason why he didn't play. So I look forward to seeing him in practice on Thursday. So at least we think that's the case. But it was tight after he practiced today. We practiced this morning at 10, and he practiced. So we didn't anticipate this, but at the end of practice, he said it was tight. So that told me no reason to go.
With Darren's absence, Flory was kind of the potential first option tonight. What did you see out of him?
Excuse me?
With Darren's absence, Flory was kind of the potential first option tonight. What did you see out of him?
Well, I don't think we really had a first option, to be honest with you. And Flory, he only played, 8 minutes the first half or whatnot because of 3 fouls. But I thought he did fine. I thought our big guys played a little bigger tonight, which is something we've been on them about. We didn't get many offensive rebounds from those spots, but I think they did better in a lot of ways. They can certainly become better screeners, but I thought they, for the most part, played to their size, which was good to see.
Coach, a few weeks ago you talked about how enthusiasm is contagious. Who's kind of been that guy in the locker room and on the floor that's kind of spread that around?
Well, I think as much as anybody with the guys that play the majority of the minutes, I think Melvin probably and Cole are the two that probably, from an appearance standpoint, show probably the most enthusiasm to me. So I would say those two as much as anybody.
Bill, what did you see from Cole tonight? Do you think he was any different than previous games, like more aggressive, et cetera, first half?
I think he was better. I think the ball went in the hole. I think he drove pressure a couple of times, which was good. And he's so bouncy. God almighty, he's bouncy. And we were able to get him in a couple of situations where we threw it up. So I thought he did well. I thought he did well. And, I wanted him to be out there as long as possible, he and Jaden, because they need to see the ball go in as much as anybody on our team probably.
And Bryson had another pretty good game overall. How important is he to kind of the bench scoring aspect that he brings for you guys?
You know what? I think that I told the guys, and I actually believe that. I don't think we should look at Bryson as a bench guy. I think we should look at it. We got 3 starters playing 2 spots with Flory and Bryson and Trey, because I do believe that's the case. But I thought he did fine. The thing about it is we didn't share the ball. And we had a lot of guys that were over-dribbling against pressure when the open man was just one pass away, and we didn't make that play. So, we had way too many. They've turned us over a lot, but probably, 8 or 10 of our turnovers were us just maybe not getting off the ball and throwing it to the first free man. And Bryson was guilty of that a couple of times. So was Trey, and so was Melvin, and so was El Marco, and everybody else.
Did you envision Bryson being this good shooting from behind the arc as he has been through these first 3 games?
No, not percentage-wise. I didn't envision that, and that's good. But the best play he made tonight was not shooting it and driving it and dunking it. That's the best play he made tonight. To me, I want him to shoot when he's wide open, but if he sees a path to get to the hole, he needs to go try to get to the cup, and that was something that we haven't seen enough of. He did it against Louisville, and then he did it tonight, and I think that was a very positive deal.
With Flory's foul trouble, what can he do to foul less, and what kind of work goes into building that discipline on defense?
You know what? The first one was a phantom call. The second one was a bad foul because he didn't even get his money's worth. And the third one was all because of Jaden letting his man beat him on a straight line drive, and he came to help. So to me, if that's a big game, and if you can imagine that's T-Rob back there, and Tyshawn makes that same play, then Tyshawn wouldn't play again the rest of the half or whatever of the game because he put Thomas on the bench with 3 fouls. So tonight we didn't have that situation, but that's what. So I don't believe it was a problem tonight, but certainly he can show more discipline in a lot of ways. But I thought actually he was probably better in a lot of situations tonight with that.
What do you see from Paul and his role this year and how?
I don't know what his role is. If he can't catch it and dunk it and be a presence inside, which he's not yet. Hopefully he can get there. Then he'll labor getting a lot of playing time because he's not the skill guy to play away from the basket. He's got to be able to help us close to the basket. But I actually thought he was better tonight. I thought he was a little bit more active. I thought. In the 10 minutes he had or whatever, I thought he did some good things. But, he needs to forget about trying to show off his touch. He needs to catch it and dunk it because that's what he does best, as opposed to, kind of tiptoeing around trying to figure out and think and what we're doing. Just catch the ball and try to, tear the rim off. That's how he can help us the most offensively.
Did Melvin dislocate his fingers before he came back?
No, he didn't. He dislocated one of them, his left pinky. Yeah, he dislocated his finger. He was showing it to me like, "Take me out," and then I asked him if it hurt, and he said yes. So, but he came back. I don't think it's going to be an issue whatsoever.
Not to go through everybody, but how'd it go with El Marco and Melvin? Their play.
I didn't think either one of them were great tonight. I thought they were okay. But the thing about it is we got to get a shot every possession, folks, and we turned it over 18 times. And the guards have so much to do with just getting the ball into play. And we didn't drive pressure to pass. We just drove pressure to put our head down and over-penetrate. So we can get better at that.
Did you notice Cole?
Is there a limit on the number of questions that one guy can ask at a time? Huh?
You don't like mine?
No, I'm joking.
Did you notice Cole changed his look tonight?
Yes. And that's one thing that I thought that would be the leadoff question tonight. Yeah, he had a mustache last night at Chalk Talk, and then he didn't have one this morning. So. Yeah, he decided to go with a different look. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not that I care one way or another, but I think I prefer the one that I saw today rather than the one I saw yesterday. So.
Bill, with Darren, we've seen it.
Hang on a second, yeah. Matt. Gary, did you have anything else? Did you have? Okay. Go ahead.
Hey, with Darren, we've seen him a little bit now to know that he wants to be out there.
Yeah, he wants
every single time. What's that like when you have to have that conversation about, hey, you're not going tonight? Does he agree? Does he say to you, I'm good with that, I want to do it that way? How does that play out?
This was much of a doctor's decision as anything, saying if it's bothering him, we shouldn't put him out there. Yeah, if it's up to him, he's playing regardless. But when you can visibly tell at the end of the shoot around today that maybe he was settling for jumpers and not trying to get to the hole. Are you tight? Yeah, I'm tight. Well, that was enough to shut it down. It's frustrating for him, I'm sure. And it's frustrating as a coach, too, because we don't know what from day to day, how he's going to be, because for the way that Carolina guarded him and played Trimble to top block it and do all that stuff, that's stuff that you have to be going full speed to combat. And he did that on Friday. So we know that we think he's going to be okay. I shouldn't say we know ever, but we think he's going to be okay and everything. But it's a long season, guys, and he's too valuable to put out there and create a situation out of something that shouldn't be a situation.
Does the message change pregame when you know Darren's not going to be out there? Are you looking at
No.
specific guys?
No. I actually told our guys, I'm excited to watch you guys play because he's not going to be here. So let's see. There's going to be times in the games where he's got 4 fouls with 15 minutes left, and how do we play from 15 to the 8-minute mark without him? Or he fouls out, and how do we finish a game the last 6 minutes? I mean, so I thought it was good that he wasn't out there to kind of see those things. It's not good that he wasn't out there, but the positive would be they get a chance to kind of see what it's like without him.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, guys.